First of all, good evening to all of you. And today my First of all, good evening to all of you. And today my class is presentation and my second presentation and my topic in presentation in Ukraine. And my Ukraine is content are introduction, history, geography, economic, culture, facts, and conclude. These are first introduction. Ukraine is the part of continent in Europe. Ukraine is the sea of Azov, and the second is Black Sea. And the Ukraine is the capital city is Kyiv. It is the second European countries after Russia. Ukraine is the 42 million people live in Ukraine, and Ukraine is the official language is Ukrainian. And my next is history, a brief history of Ukraine. 9th century. 9th century, Kievan Run founded as the first major Eastern statistics state in the Kievan is the capital city in Ukraine. And 1237 to 1214. 1237 to 1214, Ukraine is the Ukraine naive and to the destroying the and 1772 to 1795 Ukraine runs as the found of the many countries. And next is 1918. 1918 Ukraine declared independence because multiple government so far as Kievan Run. And 1991 Ukraine is the 1991 is the Ukraine is and 2014 March and April Ukraine is to be the Russian officers released in the Caribbean. And 2020 Ukraine is invades for Russia and invades in present times. That is the biggest rivalries from present times. Present times Russian invade Ukraine because the main reason of Russian invade in Ukraine from the main reason is NATO. NATO is the one of the best organization and the greatest organization of the participation in this country from 30 country participation in the NATO organization. The most powerful country to the participate in NATO organization. So example is USA and Russia to be the past times is to be fight is many times, and to be the USA to mind game to be the Ukraine and to under the organization from Ukraine in the NATO from Russia attack is so easily, but Russia is not allow for the Ukraine to be the allow the organization of NATO because Russia is the area of match from Ukraine is last position. From Russia is the night warriors from Ukraine family members, and Russia is to be the not to be from the NATO organization participation, and Ukraine is the Ukraine understand from I am NATO organization it participates, and present time is the biggest rivalries and war from Russia invade Ukraine. And second is geography physical feature. Ukraine is the second largest country in Europe. From Ukraine is the many geographical features is very good. From Ukraine is the most of the surface is flat, and the mountain found as the two mountains is west is Carpathian and south is the Sirmian south mountain, and to the greatest mountain, and area of Ukraine is 603,550 kilometer. And next is Ukraine is the land percentage is 96% and water percentage is 4%. And 3 main points from Ukraine. First point is Ukraine is the longest river from Ukraine is the Dnieper, and from area is 981 kilometer. And the second point is Ukraine is the longest lake in Ukraine, the Yalpur lake in area of 149 kilometer square, and the freshwater lake is located from southern Ukraine. And the next is Ukraine Ukraine coordinate from 49.11 is north and to be 31.11 to east. And my next content is economy. Economy, Ukraine is very good and day-to-day improvements, because main points is economy is currency. Currency name is Ukraine from Hryvnia, and Hryvnia, one Hryvnia equal to Indian rupees is value for 2.22 rupees, and the GDP sector system is day-to-day improvement and very good. In 2000, from GDP sector is 3,000 crore, and 2010 is 14,000 crore, and 2021 in 20,000 crore. That is the biggest achievements from Ukrainian GDP system. And next is GDP rank. GDP rank is the Ukraine from 55th position in according to the 2021. And my next point is GDP by sector. GDP by sector is the agriculture from 12.4%, and industry from 28.6%, and last is service is 60%. That is the biggest achievements from Ukraine economic system. And my next content is culture. Ukraine, many cultures are very famous from Ukraine. That is the biggest cultures are foreign and tourism person to participate in these cultures from, so example, song, festival, dance, sports. First of all, song. Dry and Dodio is the most popular song in the world and heaviest views and heaviest like for in these songs. And my next is festival. Festival is Red Wings and Buya is the best festival and popular festival in the world from Ukraine. That is a tourism persons to participate in these festivals and to be enjoy. And dance, many dance is the famous, but two dance is folk and hypok dance is the most popular dance, and many choreographer in present times hypok and hypok to earn to the knowledge, earn to the dance and to be talented. And last is sports. Ukraine sports is very popular in the cultures, because most popular sports in football and volleyball and boxing. First of all, football. Ukraine football team in 29 times championship. That is the biggest achievements, because football is the 90 minutes to run and very physical fitness is to be apply. And to be the boxing champion is to be name is very biggest boxing champion is Muhammad Ali. And to be the next is content facts of Ukraine. The top 5 facts. The Osolo Mio songs, the popular song in the world, the country is to be contribute in this country from Ukraine. And second is the world famous third beautiful language in the world from Ukrainian is the first beautiful language in the Italian. And third is world longest musician instrument is to be the apply from Ukraine. And third and fourth is many boxer champion in Ukraine to be earned. And last is conclude. Thank you, sir, and to all the students, because in my opportunity in this participation to knowledge and to be talent present.
Okay, very good. I appreciate your presentation. So you have mentioned about the river Dnieper, which flows through Ukraine, and you have also told us about the area occupied by the Ukraine. So Ukraine is the largest country of Europe.
Yeah.
It is not second. It is the first largest country.
Yes, sir.
Of Europe.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So first information you need to rectify. You need to improve yourself. So you tell me the capital city, which is a Kyiv.
Yes, sir.
Kyiv is the capital of Ukraine.
Yes, sir.
You tell me on which river system Kyiv is situated.
Sir, Dnieper.
Yes. Dnieper, not as a Dnieper. Dnieper is the river on which Kyiv capital is situated. Yes, correct. Very
yes,
good. Yes, over to you.
When and why Ukraine separated from USSR? your presentation you told that Ukraine separated from Russia about 1991. Why they separated from?
19
Why Ukraine got separated from Russia, USSR?
1991 is the Ukraine declared the independence
But why?
because many situations to be hard. I don't know.
And why? And when the Ukraine joined the NATO?
When the Ukraine joined the NATO, because Ukraine is not any situations and to be not any knowledge.
Is it Ukraine? Ukraine is a part of NATO force?
No, sir. Join.
Is willing to, it was a willing to join,
Yes, sir.
but it is a not part of NATO.
Yes, sir. Not part of.
So after hearing this news, Russia attacked Ukraine.
So because sir, main reason for NATO participate in Ukraine, and to be Russia is to be lose because USA and Russia to be attack in many past times because Russia country is lose and Ukraine to be join the NATO
Okay, fine.
and to be invade in Russia to Ukraine.
Okay. What we can, do you think Russian invasion on Ukraine is good?
Sir, repeat the question.
Do you think Russian invasion on Ukraine is good for the world?
Sir, I don't know.
You know that Ukraine has witnessed lot of attacks from Russia, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you think such kind of war is good for the world?
No, sir. Very harmful because.
How?
Because sir, attack and many night warriors from family member of Ukraine and Russia to continent on Europe is very harm for the bomb blast in many countries.
Okay, over to you.
If you are a citizen of Ukraine and nowadays, what do you expect from India? It is a time of war between Ukraine and Russia, and you are the citizen of Ukraine. And what do you expect from India? How India help you?
Indian help the Ukraine is to be Ukraine and Russia is to be the past times to be relationship because Russia and India to be the friend and to all the times and present times Russia to any situations for help for India and Ukraine I don't know.
Okay, tell me the present relation between India and Ukraine. Is it good or bad?
Sir, good.
No, it is bad. Okay, what have you learned from your presentation?
Because I have good learn to the presentation and thank you sir to giving my opportunity from presentation because many learn things from in past times from not knowledge for Ukraine country because in present times is many learn from history, geography, civics, and economics related points is I am lucky from present a presentation. Thank you.
Very good. Clap for him.